Cool, so here's the build for the pot plant holders, made out of metal and using a welder. I'll flip to the other camera, you can actually see all the stuff here. So pretty much all the things are going to be needed. Got the welder, rods, things to cut and grind off when we're done. Also measuring tape just to make measures, and safety equipment, paint at the end, and then the pot plants that we're going to be using. So yeah, that should be more or less it. Let's get on with it. I'll sketch first. I know that I want it to be sort of square on the wall, and then I think I'll have, excuse my drawing because my drawing is not good, I'm sure you can see it in there, but that just looks like a bunch of lines and scribbles, but to me that means something, so that will work for the basic plan. First thing I need to do is just determine what size square will fit there. So just need to measure that quickly. It's going to be something like that. About 15, I think. The other thing is either I can do four separate little bars and stick them all together, which means I'll have to weld 4 times, or what I can try to do is bend a nice L, which will mean I've got a round corner, so I'll have 2 round corners and then weld the other 2 sides, which I think will just speed things up a little bit. So let's give that a go. So I'm going to make 17 and 17. Then make it bent, and then I can just trim off the edges later. Lazy, I'm going to cut off this 2 17s. Straight against there as possible. Awesome. Cool. So now I've just got to repeat, make another one of those. So, I know that the inner side needs to be 15, so I'm just going to trim one of them down, and then the other one I will let overlap on the edges. Just going to do the first weld here and try to get this joint. Don't really have the best welding space, but just have to make do. I do keep an extinguisher on the side in case. I'm not a very experienced welder, so what I do like to do is just kind of use jigs to line things up as best as I can, clamp things, and yeah, just find it makes my life much easier. There's the basic square, which I'm quite happy with. So now I basically just need to repeat the same process that I did here, except I'm going to be making it slightly bigger, about 22 centimeters, and then that way this will come up and sit something like that, and then there'll be another square here against the wall, and I could add maybe 2 of these or whatever. But I think it needs to be a little bit bigger just for aesthetics, a bigger space going to a smaller top. So yeah, that's done. Cool, so we've got the 2 squares done. So this one will go against the wall, like that. And then this needs to shoot off, be in the air somewhere like here or there, or yeah, we can do that, decide that later. But first I just need to add 2 sort of little tack bits, places that allow me to join it to the wall. So I'm just going to cut those, weld those in, put a hole in it, and then we can move on to the actual holder. So we've got our tacks in now, just need to drill a hole in each one for later, and then we can look to add this part. Just put this against the wood here so that I can imagine it on the wall. So we've got the first bit going off. And I'm going to take this and mount it like that. Cool. I can kind of see where things are going. You can see. I just need to cut the part to I'm going to use 3 joins, so I'm trying to decide whether to have one at the front, which I think will give it a nice sort of angle, and then one to there. So instead, and then leave this back one open. Otherwise you'll have sort of a back 3 to there. I ended up putting this on the back because it was getting in the way of the pot. So I would have preferred it down there, but I didn't think that pot through enough. So there's the basic thing done. You go against the wall like that. have to clean it all up and paint it, and then I can pop it up. So there's the basic sort of thing. Decided to add one extra tack at the back there, not tack but a little mount. And yeah, so now we just need to grind off, clean up everything, give it a paint, and then I can pop it up. So just going to give the final product a bit of a paint. So yeah, just going to clean it off with some thinners and then give it a few coats of this all-in-one, 3-in-1 gloss enamel. So we got the plant stand all sorted and painted and dried, and then I went and just grabbed two plants from the nursery. It's probably the most satisfying part, getting to put it up. It's an easy thing. Get in the repot quickly, just so you can get rid of that plastic lining. I think a hanging pot might have been a bit better when it grows and creeps down, but you can just change them out. And there it is. Ah, much better. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this whole build and the process. And please don't forget to share, like and subscribe and follow for more.